VR can be used for ergonomic analysis, allowing you to design workspaces with the people that will be using them to maximize efficiency and safety. And the pandemic of COVID-19 especially has meant that VR use cases like remote training and collaboration are not just nice to haves, but absolutely essential for remaining productive. VR training is more effective than traditional training. It increases memorization and retention, and it reduces rates of error. In the case of safety training, it can even save lives. You can use VR or augmented reality to communicate your product or idea within your company or to external stakeholders to communicate its value and to win clients. All these changes aren't things that will happen in the future. They're changes that are happening right now. So how do you get started? Well, Unity has a wide range of solutions, and this is how I'm going to categorize them today. First, I'll show you our own native XR-specific solutions. These help you to build augmented and virtual reality applications specifically. Then I'll touch on our partner solutions. These are other offerings, especially no-code solutions, that help you build and deploy things like VR training, ergonomic analysis, or cloud-based augmented reality. They're made by solutions partners of ours, rather than Unity ourselves. Then I want to show you some solutions that are not specific to VR or augmented reality, but either have a component or can be used in combination with XR. That includes solutions to import CAD data, point clouds, AXF or XTEX materials into Unity, even a service that turns a video of your product into a 3D asset. And finally, a solution for visualizing BIM, building information modeling data, in real time. We actually have solutions for all kinds of other things, such as streaming, computer vision, AI, content distribution, and monetization. But we don't have time to go into all of them. So today I'm only going to be showing you our VR and augmented reality solutions. But rest assured, we have a whole suite of other things to help out as well. If you're just getting started with Unity, I want to be clear that it is possible to create VR and AR content just using the Unity editor, and then you can deploy it to a wide range of devices. This allows you to build once and deploy anywhere. Not all of these devices have the same capability. For example, if you're developing augmented reality content for an Android phone, historically, you would have had to use AR Core, which is Google's AR software developer kit. If you wanted to build for an Apple device, like an iPhone or iPad, you would have had to use AR Kit, which is Apple's software developer kit. But rather than create your content twice, the best situation would be to have a solution that sits on top and communicates with both, allowing you to build your app just once and deploy anywhere. And that is where AR Foundation comes in, which is Unity's mobile augmented reality solution. It doesn't implement any extra features itself. Instead, it's a multi-platform layer that sits between the Unity editor and specific APIs like ARKit and AR Core, which means when you build something in AR Foundation, you create it once and deploy to Android and Apple devices. For those of you who already create augmented reality applications, you'll know that the most time-consuming part is to push the application onto your device and walk around a space to test it. That takes up a lot of time. It's highly inefficient. And it means you have to be in the right location to test it. For complex use cases such as this, and to speed up the augmented reality workflow, we have a special solution called Unity Mars. Mars is our new tool for authoring augmented reality applications. It's a set of tools and workflows that make it very easy to develop highly intelligent augmented reality apps. It's built on top of AR Foundation, So it's multi-platform, you can deploy to any device, but you also have additional tools which really speed up the process. To give you a quick peek into what that means, one tool is called the simulation view. This is a virtual world inside the Unity editor that lets you test your app in a realistic way without having to deploy it to your device. This massively reduces the time that it takes for production and testing, which saves you time and money. Mars also has a rule-based workflow, which means creating augmented reality content is as easy as drag and drop. If you want a model to spawn on tables, for example, drag and drop it onto a table in the simulated world, and Mars will create all the code for you. Another one of our solutions that covers VR as well as augmented reality is the XR Interaction Toolkit. This is a set of tools to allow you to easily add controller-based interaction into your AR and VR applications. This covers mobile AR, mobile tetherless VR like the Quest 2, and high-end VR headsets such as Vario or the Valve Index. The core features are things like physics interactions, giving you the ability to grab objects in a very intuitive way, native UI support, allowing you to create buttons, drop-downs, and toggles in the world, and locomotion, which allows you to teleport around your scene. The XR Interaction Toolkit is completely free, and I highly recommend it for quick implementation of interactions into your VR and augmented reality scenes. Finally, I'd like to introduce Visual Live. Visual Live is a relatively new offering, specifically for industry, such as architecture, engineering, construction, and maintenance. Visual Live brings building information modeling data, or BIM data, into augmented reality, where you can overlay it on a job site. Visual Live has Autodesk Revit and Navisworks plugins, or a web uploader interface. So users can push large BIM and CAD model files to augmented reality in just one click, and then view it on mobile, tablet, or on a HoloLens headset. This facilitates design review, construction planning, and quality control. It prevents costly mistakes before anything has been fabricated. So those are our native solutions for XR. But very often we're asked what other third-party solutions would we recommend to enhance and extend the Unity experience. For this, we have our VSP program, the Verified Solutions Partners. We vet and test these third-party solutions, so developers can create and manage their projects. In other words, a VSP solution is a third-party app, but is verified by Unity to be seamlessly integrated with and optimized for Unity and supported in new releases. So far, we have over 32 verified solutions partners. Many of them specialize in XR. Echo AR is a cloud-based AR solution. It allows users to visualize your model in seconds on their mobile device without deploying any app to their phone. Using Echo AR's website, you can upload a model and get a QR code. Give this code to anyone, and when it is scanned, that person's device will show your model in augmented reality. You can sign up and start using this tool completely for free at console.echoar.xyz. You can also use their software to stream your character into the Unity editor to create bespoke, web-based augmented reality applications. Another partner is PaceLab Weaver. Weaver is a set of tools that allows you to build VR training and deploy it across your organization. To do this, Weaver has 3 parts: there's the creator, which sits on top of the Unity editor. That allows you to build VR training without having to code. Then there's the Weaver manager. That's the back end for managers to assign and delegate VR training across their organization and to get analytics about their results. And then there's the player, the part that the employee uses to actually access the VR training. Creating training in Weaver means that it is multi-platform across different kinds of devices. You can create VR training, or you can use that same application on a tablet, interactive, but not XR, or tablet augmented reality, showing the virtual training anchored in the real world, or even head-mounted augmented reality with something like a HoloLens. And finally, virtual reality, where the user is completely immersed. You can manage content across all those devices from one single hub. VR safety training is incredibly popular across industry. So we have another partner for VR training too, called Interact. Interact is different to Weaver in that it doesn't have those three parts and the back-end hub for managers that Weaver does. Instead, the features it has include CAD and point cloud data import, a highly accurate physics engine for complex safety simulations, and the ability to build VR training. Because it supports hand tracking and full body tracking, it can be used for real-time ergonomic assessment, as seen in this video, which means you can validate and design workspaces in collaboration with the people who will use them. This is immensely helpful because management may hesitate to give the green light after manufacture, but can allow changes at this early stage of design. It also includes a library of rigged industrial 3D models, and it supports multi-user collaboration in VR. All of this can be achieved without the need to code. The final XR partner I want to touch on is Vario. Unlike these last three partners, Vario provide both hardware and software. They are the first hardware provider to become a verified solutions partner with Unity. They manufacture extremely high-end XR and VR headsets with capabilities such as human eye resolution at 70 pixels per degree, integrated hand tracking, photorealistic video pass-through, and real-time chroma key. All of this software so far is specific to XR, but we also have many offerings that aren't specific to XR, but do have some features or can be used in combination. The first I want to touch on is Pixies. Pixies allows you to import and optimize large 3D CAD or point cloud or mesh models. There are two different solutions, the Pixies plugin for Unity or Pixies Studio, which is standalone. Both allow you to import 3D data, optimize the model on import, retain metadata, generate LODs, and apply rules, like swapping one material with another, and much more. It also includes a one-click option for visualizing and manipulating your 3D model in mixed reality on the HoloLens 2. I use Pixies all the time, and I would hugely recommend it for CAD import. If you work with CAD data, PLM, or rendering software, you're probably familiar with the AXF and XTEX material formats. These are an industry standard way to store appearance data like color, texture, gloss, translucency, reflection, and so on. Unity has a specialized material importer to allow import of these formats into the Unity ecosystem. If you're interested in Pixies or the material importer, then I recommend the Unity Industrial Collection. This is a discounted bundle of software. It's Unity Pro, Pixies, and the materials importers together. Please note that the material importers are only available as part of that bundle. They can't be obtained separately. So if you already have 3D data, whether it's CAD, BIM data, or a mesh, you can use Unity to visualize it in VR or augmented reality. But what if you don't have a 3D model? That's where REST AR comes in. The process is simple. Take a 1-minute video of your product, and REST AR uses artificial intelligence to render and deliver an ultra-realistic 4K 3D model, which you can then use in any kind of application, even on your website or virtual or augmented reality. This gives huge power to brands, retailers, and consumers by democratizing a process that was previously unavailable. And finally, I want to touch on Unity Reflect. Reflect is a suite of purpose-built applications that connect BIM data, stakeholders, and AEC project phases into one collaborative real-time platform. Users can import data from Revit, Navisworks, SketchUp, or Rhino, bringing multiple BIM models with all their metadata from different sources into one 3D project and maintaining a live link between them. It supports multi-user collaboration and live sessions. You can visualize the building in miniature augmented reality on a tabletop, or full-scale augmented reality, or completely immersively in VR. You can walk around or teleport around the building. And you can conduct a sun study to visualize how the building will look at different times of day. All of this enables better communication, collaboration, and facilitates faster, better decision-making throughout the entire building infrastructure lifecycle. So that was a quick tour of all of our XR and XR-related solutions. I hope this helped to show the different products that we and our partners have, the sorts of problems they can solve, and the new possibilities for your industry. I want to stress that XR isn't something that will revolutionize the world. It is happening right now, every day. With the Unity ecosystem, you will be equipped to move with those changes. We build the tools, but you build the future. If you'd like to know more about any of the products I spoke about, I've shown some of the product pages here. I'm happy to send this slide deck to anyone who would like it. And finally, these are some learning resources if you want to learn more about virtual and augmented reality. I highly recommend these industrial webinars. We focus on different industries. They're all completely free. They're very informative. Also, Unity Learn, our portal of learning resources, has some great tutorials on getting started with augmented reality and VR, which I've linked above. Also, if you have any questions, we have time now for a Q&A. But if you don't manage to ask your question in the Q&A here, you can reach out to me by email or LinkedIn or Twitter with any questions or any feedback about this talk. Thank you so much. Thank you. So hopefully we have someone on hand to help with the Q&A, because I can see you all, but I can't hear you. Aha. Oh, okay. In that case, thank you again. Thank you very much.